August 26, 1954, Philippines. It was the day a man was born who completely changes the history of billiard games. Efren BATA Reyes, the Magician, very quickly became an icon of billiard sports, but what actually was the cause of his phenomenon? And why was he named the greatest pool player of all time? In this video you will discover this and many other interesting things, where I will present step by step the course of Efren Reyes' great career, detailing his most important achievements and unforgettable moments. We do not have many informations about beginning of Efren's career, and the only thing we know is that he started gambling from very young age, where he won his first money matches. After winning All Japan Championship in 1979 and many other competitions, Efren was banned from playing in some tournaments on account of him being too good, what forced him to travel to the United States in 1985. At the start of his career in the United States, he used the alias Cesar Morales to hide his identity so he would be allowed to compete unknown. However, after winning the first tournament, he quickly became recognizable and his real name was discovered. The year 1994 was the moment when Efren Reyes' career exploded significantly after he won one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world, the US Open 9-Ball Championship, where he defeated Nick Varner in the final match, becoming the first non-American to win this event.
He's finally going to win a major championship. It's going to be the US Open. You know, you really have to feel good for Reyes. You know, I mean, that's a great match.
In 1995, he won his third title in Sands Regency 9-Ball Open, defeating another famous American star, Earl Strickland. This victory was not the greatest achievement in Efren's career, but it is etched in everyone's memory and is still often remembered today because of what exactly happened there. In the race to 13 final match, we could see dramatic deciding rack where Efren, trying to play safety shot, accidentally potted a ball into the corner pocket, what forced him to play from current position of the cue ball. Even the commentators for this match were aware of the dire situation Efren found himself in.
He's in big trouble here.
The short cushion is the only cushion he can go to.
Oh, what a bad roll, huh? Papers.
Horrible roll. Horrible roll.
The reaction of Earl Strickland, who was sure that he would soon get his chance to win this match, also went down in history. Efren was recognizable for his original and, above all, effective escapes from difficult situations, and this time was no different, where he executed the most famous Z-shot, which made him absolutely immortal.
Like you said, and you might miss this ball. Funny things happen.
And he's following a little shot.
Yeah, he's drawing one cushion.
And more.
Right selection here. I think this is perfect.
After this, what happened? We could see great sportsmanship from Earl, who was absolutely impressed and who congratulated his opponent with great admiration. This match was voted the greatest pool match of all time, and this shot was voted as the greatest and most iconic pool shot of all time. final match against biggest rival, deciding and dramatic rock, magic shot in stressful moment. All this made this event unique to this day.
Oh, what a finish. And I really had to commend Earl for his sportsmanship there. I mean, and he really was happy for Reyes in the regard.
In 1996, Reyes and Strickland were chosen as the two best players in the world to compete against each other in a challenge match named after the movie The Color of Money. The event was a 3-day race to 120 challenge match of 9-ball, where the winner take all prize of $100,000. Reyes won this match 120 to 117, despite being 17 racks behind, to win the prize and once again make a strong mark on history.
Efren Reyes wins it. He wins it. And I'm not going to say anything else.
In 1999, for the first time, Efren became a world 9-ball champion, which made him the second Filipino player to win a world championship in pocket billiards.
Title world champion. He's the king of the 9-ball ring, Efren BATA Reyes.
Greatest player in the history of pool. Pinaka Mangalina. The Magician Efren BATA Reyes.
In 2001, Reyes participated in the Tokyo 9-ball Open, where despite playing against 700 players, he dominated the event, beating Niels Feijen in the final and earning $163,000 first prize.
これでスコアの方は15対7、見事フィリピンエフレン・レイズ選手の優勝です。
成績を残してきてますから、彼がこの2000万
表彰式の方今やっておりますが、東京9ボール。
We can spot another big achievement of his career where in 2004 he reached the WBA World 8-ball Championship final match, where he faced another Filipino Marlon Manolo, and after a very tough match, won 11-8, becoming the first player to win WBA World Championships in more than one discipline. In following years, he faced Mike Sigel in the 2005 IPT King of the Hill 8-ball shootout final match, where after winning two straight sets, 8-0 and 8-5, earned $200,000, which was the largest first place prize of any pole tournament at the time.
A new king of the hill.
Efren Reyes.
Wow. How exciting.
Disappointed, obviously. $200,000.
In next year, he played in another big event, IPT World Open 8-ball Championship, where after defeating another great American player, Rodney Morris 8-6, he won the biggest prize of all time of $500,000.
It's there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the IPT 8-ball champion.
The founder of the IPT Tour, handing over the greenbacks.
Arnold nearly went all the way. Efren just about hung on. Got the break at 7.
Another of Efren's great achievements was winning the World Cup of Pool twice in 2006 and 2009, where he partnered another great Filipino, Francisco Bustamante.
That's as easy as it's gonna get.
There it is for the 2009 PartyCasino.net World Cup of Pool.
I told you it's inevitable.
The last big achievement we can spot is 2023 Derby City Classic, where at the age of 68 he won third place in one pocket with a field of over 400 players, which is amazing and shows that despite his age, he is able to compete with the best players in the world.
That's been making a hell of a lot of noise the last 10 years in this one pocket, and now a chance to get his first banner here at the Derby City Classic.
I don't know if they're cheering more for that.
Efren's career was full of matches against the world's greatest players in the biggest tournaments. His matches always attracted huge audiences because of the way he played and the great joy he had in playing. He fought a huge number of very tough fights with Earl Strickland in tournaments of various categories, which is why their rivalry was considered the most electrifying and exciting in history. Efren was very well known in Asia for his performances in carom billiards tournaments, where he also charmed the audience with his extraordinary style. What is absolutely incredible, Efren Reyes still actively competes in professional events or exhibitions. He played in many exhibitions, especially in Germany, where together with the great stars of this sport and his greatest rivals from the past like Earl Strickland, he charmed with beautiful shots which went viral. Also noteworthy is his performance at the 2023 Hanoi Open, where he played an unforgettable exhibition match against local hero Doc Hai, creating a great spectacle for the large audience gathered in the hall. During his career, Efren Reyes won over 100 international tournaments, what made him absolutely special. Reyes is nicknamed the Magician for his ability on the pool table, and Bata to distinguish him from an older fellow pool player by the same name. The crowning achievement of Efren Reyes' illustrious and unique career will undoubtedly be the inaugural Reyes Cup that will take place in Manila, Philippines in October 2024, organized in cooperation with Matchroom Pool and Puyat Sports. This will be a brand new invitational event where Asia's finest players will compete with Team Europe, which will resemble the format of the Moscone Cup competition. The Philippines has always been known from producing some of the best pool players in the world like Bustamante, Alcano, Corteza, Biado and many others, and the Efren Reyes phenomenon has seen a huge number of young players eager to follow his footsteps. I'm sure that players like Johan Chua or Anton Raga are very young stars who will bring pride to their fans around the world. To close and summarize the beautiful career of Efren Reyes, we can spot the speech of Earl Strickland, who despite always being his biggest rival, was able to summarize the rivalry and Efren's entire career very professionally.
Efren's always going to be in my mind, the way he played. And I learned so much from him. That's the key, is how much I learned. I'll never forget the way he played, and the way he kicks the ball, plays safe. Just a tenacious way he played the game. Never gave up. I'm not going to miss him beating me, that's for sure. But just the way he plays.
He couldn't care less, could he?
Oh! Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
I think the shot he's going to shoot here, Billy, he's going to spin it with outside and come around this way and shoot it in the right-hand corner, just like, oh, he shot inside on it.
Spinned it with inside.
Some stroke shots that we practice.
还好，打进哦。哎呦啊，10岁来了。躲杆，哎呦，打进。
Got it.
Wow.
Legal shot. You called him B-boy.
See, all right, he's got an excellent chance to make the one because of the right English.
What a call. What a call.
This would be easy.
Okay, let's take a real good look at this. So let's take a real good look at it. All right, I love it. I really love it.
I 1 2 3，哎呦！所有的观众，魔术师啊！
So Efren looking up. Oh, what a shot by Efren!
能够逆转胜，好，看张 Efren， 哦，这更高级，这更高级。
Oh, wow. Wow. Was für ein Killshot. Guck dir das mal an.
Oh boy, did he kick that in. Oh boy, bingo.
Appreciate you taking time to stop by and share with us a little bit about the tournament. Thank you very much.
He's two-rail banking it, Raw.
You kidding me?
He's two-rail
kidding me?
Auf die 10 von Efren mit links.
Jetzt schau ich mir an.
2 Banden mit. Oh.
Ah, Wahnsinn.
Unglaublicher Stoß. Kommentieren.
Vielen Dank, gerne.
Gleich wird der Applaus explodieren und man wird ihn nicht mehr hören. Ich hoffe, du sitzt vielleicht besser. Oh!
Oh! Der zum Abschluss.
Did you see that?
Express the luck in that.
Watch the 9. Now, is he going to be lucky?
At 6.
Look at the 9! Look at the 9!
Always a shot because you don't get no movement, like you said, and you might miss this ball.
Put the camera on Earl.
Yeah, Earl's even clapping on that shot.
Earl Strickland.
I don't believe it. Sports fans, you have... Yeah, but he's not out yet, though. I've seen funny things happen.
And he's following a little short of the mark. Now he has to go too quick. That's it. He's home. He's home. What a finish.
What a final,
What
huh?
a finish.
You couldn't get no better than that. No wonder you asked me to do this.
What a finish. And I really had to... How do you continue to do these things?
Well, I play good today. It's only reached to 3. That's why you cannot see how we play, you know. But maybe I get lucky.